King Solomon is actually one of my ancestors. The name Azulai, what it stands for, a woman that is dirty and a whore. I named myself king once I found that out. And then I grew my beard and I realized I have his wisdom.
The delicate genius!
From that point on, my dad knew he couldn't take on me. I was 13. He picked up a wooden stick and he went to hit me over the head, and I did this and it broke. And then I took it out of his hand, picked him up and threw him on the coffee table.
So the lie detector determined that was a lie.
Do you have experience in counterterrorism?
For about a decade, they came to me and asked me to work with them for the unit that I worked in. It's called a clear unit. Clear means that there's no name, you don't know anything, you don't know anybody. This unit does not exist. That's why it's called a clear unit.
The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
And all you do is you go on missions. You get trained for almost a year straight, and you get trained worldwide. That's why I've been to over 80 countries. And then after that, whenever there is a problem, if there's a terrorist right now in France, I have to go catch him in France.
Jesus Christ.
That's Jason Bourne.
I was almost killed multiple times, ready to have my head chopped off. Came to the US, I started eating at a Chinese restaurant. The owner was, for me, Master Shifu. When I used to go there, eventually the owner fell in love with me. And he said, that kid is special. And I would come to him, and before I would eat, he would move all of the tables and he would teach me Kung Fu. And I was 10 years old. So I learned how to move with like Kung Fu, you know?
Yeah.
I went and traveled to China and trained with some Shaolin monks. It was different, and I loved it. I'm gonna be like Bruce Lee. And I would come there every day and I would train after school. And after I would have my beef and broccoli.
I want to be ninja. I want to be ninja. I want to chop, 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 chow down. Take chow down to Chinatown. I want to be ninja.
People look at me as soon as I walk in and they're like, who is this guy? I look like I'm going to hurt somebody.
You serious?
Everybody gets beat up, everybody gets knocked the out, everybody's going to sleep.
I trained martial arts my whole life. I know how to fight very good. I've taken on not one, not two guys.
I fought 30 guys at the same time, and they couldn't take me out.
That is one big pile of shit.
And that he knew the girl, that also never happened. That when we were charged with rape, and I agreed to take a plea deal, that I got a blowjob from her. I was convicted of oral copulation with a minor.
And the truth shall set you free!
My pictures on MySpace with guns, a bunch of pictures with friends of mine who were gang members, Bloods, MS-13, 18th Street, BOP. I was hanging out with gangs all the time.
I got next. Hello? I'm gonna put a cap in your ass. The lie detector determined that was a lie.